Now, as many of you already know that Nio, ladies and gents, now during the Beijing Auto Show, Nio officially unveiled the 2024 ET7, which I think me and you or many of the investors can agree that it is quite attractive. I mean, now right now you've got screens. The seats are just so comfortable. Nio has made the seats of the ET7 to be comfortable with the armrest in the middle of the back seats, not just the armrest in the front seat, but also the very nice executive armrest at the back seats, which is something that is pretty exciting. Now, as I said previously, I think this might actually revive the sales of the ET7, because ET7 is one of the vehicles that 2023 it was really struggling to get good sales. I think ET7 on average was selling below 1,000 on a month to month, which shows you of how struggling this model was in around 2023. And because of these upgrades, I think once again we might see the ET7 sales going over 1,000 deliveries. And the good thing that Nio of course did is that they never changed, though they upgraded the car, they didn't change the price. The price still remains the same, but of course it's just that now you've got more options to choose from, which of course more options will come with more money. But standard ET7 for 2024 is still the same as the standard ET7 for 2023, which was around 428,000 RNB. So it's pretty good, decent, it's pretty good looking, which is something that I think it will attract the consumers to want to come and buy the ET7 once again. Now today we saw also some very good sneak peeks of the upgraded or an additional extra on the upgraded Nio ES8. I mean, as seen on the screen, you'll notice that the Nio ES8 right now just behind the front seats, there is an option to have multifunctional executive desk which you can unfold, put your laptops, put your stuff, which is something that is pretty exciting, because we are seeing Nio once again elevating their brand, elevating their premium EV brand, which is something that is pretty exciting. I think these are some of the things that I think will stand out with the sub brand. I don't think you will get a sub brand with the screens at the back. I don't think you'll get the sub brand with this kind of features, which of course if you want luxury, top luxury in the EV segment, you will still have to go to buy a Nio car. Nio, that's what I think they are trying to do. They are trying to separate Nio brand against, of course, their sub brand, namely Onvo and Litao. I'm not saying Litao or Onvo it's not beautiful, but I can tell you maybe probably before they unveil that we might not get Nomi on the Onvo Litao. We are not going to get Nomi. We won't get probably this kind of seats, we won't get the armrest and all those kind of things, but rather we'll just get a standard car that can be afforded by probably the mass market. Whereas Nio, on the other hand, what Nio has been doing, what we are seeing them doing on their cars, they are trying to even elevate further the standards, the quality of their cars, upgrading, which is something that is pretty exciting, because it will then mean that their main brand remains premium, and their sub brands, of course, in terms of luxury, they won't catch or they won't get to, of course, the kind of luxury that we are seeing in the main Nio brand. Active suspension or new active suspension, I don't think we'll get that on the Onvo. That will remain for the main brand. So if you want comfort, luxury, you will still have to go buy the Nio car, because I don't think the kind of comfort that Onvo will offer will be the same as the kind of comfort and luxury that, of course, the Nio main brand will offer. So Nio, what they are doing, it's all about, I think, elevating their cars even higher to a much higher or luxury standard, which is something that is pretty exciting. So yes, man, ES8 has got a multifunctional executive desk, which you can use it for quite a number of things, which is something that is pretty exciting, and I'm happy about this. That because a question that I always had at the back of my mind is that I just hope Nio does not, after launching the sub brand, we don't get to see, of course, the Nio customers wanting to go and buy the Onvo brand or the Onvo rather cars. But the way Nio is doing, elevating, upgrading their Nio brands, I don't think their customers will be stolen by their sub brand, but rather we'll still get people that want luxury, and when they want luxury and they want to buy it, they will go for the Nio brand. But as the Onvo L60 or the Envo Alps brand, it is mainly for the mass market. Many people will be able to afford that car, which is something that is pretty exciting. So yes, man, I really look forward to the launch, to see the difference or the confirmed difference between the Envo or Alps or against the Nio, because that is very important. And I think what Nio is trying to do is to make sure that there's of course some difference between the two brands, so that at least the Nio clients can still continue buying Nio, whilst there those that could not afford Nio or the Nio brand can now afford the Litau Envo L60, which Nio will be launching mid-May. So I'm very excited, man, and the future just looking bright. Share price, it has been doing, or it did pretty good this past week, which is something that is pretty exciting. I hope that we continue to see a very strong recovery in terms of the share price as we head, of course, to the earnings, which the most important thing there, of course, is to see over and above the gross margins, earnings per share and revenue that Nio generated will be the guidance, which I think personally the guidance will be much better. I mean, as my prediction was, I see Nio delivering or reporting 100% increase year over year when they announce their earnings, or when they report the guidance, their Q2 guidance, which will be so amazing. And I personally think that the market will like that. So yeah, man, I foresee Nio not selling anything less than 45,000 for Q2, which that obviously it will be 100% increase year over year, because the most, I think Nio last year in Q2 they only sold just over 23,000, and to know that Nio can sell 45,000 vehicles now in Q2, it is so amazing, because like I said, that will be 100% increase year over year, which is something that is pretty exciting. Otherwise, I thought that, guys, I just thought I should just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell, so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. Before you buy Nio for the very first time, it is always wise, good that you do your own DD, so that at least you can be comfortable as you are investing onto this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.